Hi there, I'm a Pathan. I'm a very small part of a very ethnically and culturally rich country. Having inclusivity is important so that citizens of the same country do not have any grievances towards their fellow citizens. It is important so that I as a Pathan will have some sort of say in how my country is governed. Granted that we might have ethnic issues, but the way the system works is that on a federal level, there have always been efforts to create inclusivity. This is how we are able to coexist and live in harmony with each other. However, with all that has been going on in Afghanistan lately, I have been confused. What does the arrival of Taliban mean for all the ethnic groups that exist within our Western neighbors? And hence, I decided to take a peek across the border and figure out what's going on. Afghanistan is a land of multiple ethnicities and languages. You have the Pathans, Uzbeks, Tajiks, Balochs, Turkmens, Emirs, Kyrgyz, Arabs. You get the point. There's a lot. Due to decades of long wars, we don't really know the size of these ethnic groups because there hasn't been any sort of census in a long time. However, one thing that we do know is that none of these ethnic groups can form a majority on their own. Yet, the power dynamics tell a different tale. Since the time of King Zahir Shah in the 1960s, Afghanistan has only been governed by Pashtuns. And because they were the estimated largest group historically, they asserted their right to rule. Be it the likes of Sardar Daud Khan, Dr. Najibullah Ahmadzai, Gulbuddin Hikmatyar, Mullah Umar, Hamid Karzai, and even former Afghan President Ashraf Ghani, they were all Pashtuns. This one-sided dominance and representation of ethnicity has resulted in a lot of instability for the country. Be it the Hazara genocide of 1993 or Ahmad Shah Massoud's anti-Taliban resistance as a Tajik in 1996, non-Pashtun ethnicities have largely felt marginalized. Now, Amrullah Saleh and Ahmad Massoud as Tajiks are again resisting a Pashtun ruling elite. For the first time in decades, Afghanistan has remained bloodless, and there's finally hope for peace. To fight such marginalization, grievances, and resulting instability, there's a system in place. It's called inclusive governance. Inclusivity is very important for all the parties to feel as if they're heard, for them to feel as if they're a part of the decision-making process, which is unfortunately missing in Afghanistan. And with the Taliban forming a new government in Afghanistan, they should aim to adopt a more inclusive system of governance. But the real question is, how much inclusivity will they implement? And if they reject power sharing with non-Pashtun ethnicities who are at the risk of marginalization once again, will there be another civil war on Afghan soil? Only time will tell.